Good morning, ladies and gents. Welcome to Sunday morning. So, my mate's coming down with a trailer, which will tie into Saturday workshop video, but just thought I'd show you this. Look at that, water all the way around. We've not really had it this bad for, well, most of this year, but I don't think the drains coped very well. There is a 6-inch drain in there and a standard 4-inch drain, so there's like 10 inches of pipe in there, and it's just not coping. We had a lot of rain again last night, and yeah, obviously it's taking its toll now, all the way through there. Just can't win at the moment. Anyway, so yeah, my mate's coming down with a trailer because we've done a bit of a swap. So let me just show you. So yeah, this is my old mog trailer. Oh, I've shown you this before. But my mate's going to pick it up with his mog, and we're doing a swap over with one of his trailers. And you'll see what it is when he comes. But what I need to try and do is get this back door up. So I need to shifty some stuff around and get it squared up a little bit. And take that pipe out as well. I don't think he wants that. They're actually pipes off my 406 as well, for hydraulic pipes, but we'll pull them out as well for the moment. But yeah, get the back door on, then he can take it away a lot easier. Well, that's taking a bit of sorting out. So we've got two end boards, so one that goes there and 1 foot back, and then two side grills as well that come up, and it sits kind of 4 foot high, so you kind of got 5 foot sides on it. Spare wheel, bolsters that are there as well, so that's all on, which is nice. A bit of history. I've actually done a video on this one before, but bit of history. She's like 1960s Unimog, muller mitteltal trailer, and yeah, she's done quite well. There you go, there's even the original plate on it. So yeah, it'd be sad to see this go. It's been a good little trailer for me. Just haven't used it to its full potential. My mate, who's actually picking this up, used to run it back in the day as well. Look at this, it's rumbling. So it's like a 1450 to me. Right, we'll try and go older as he comes in. Well, she's off. Right, so I guess we better have a look at this then. So this is the trailer my mate's brought down. We've done a swap, so I've got this one, he's got my little one. Reason being is he wants a tipping trailer that fits down his driveway because he's got a biomass boiler. And well, this doesn't tip or carry chip, so he wanted that. And I've been looking for a low loader for a while. Basically to take Sanderson on, take hay bales, that kind of stuff. And well, I've been looking at the tractor ones, but you can look between 3 and what, 10 grand really for them, especially when I've got to pay VAT on top of stuff. So this seemed like a a good compromise, to be fair. So I know I've got to change drawbar on it, but we'll get to that because I can actually put a drawbar on the back of the MB track that'll fit that, and you can wind the neck up and down as well, so it's not the end of the world. Biggest problem I've got with this is the floor needs redone because it's wooden and about knackered, but I might just put a steel floor in it. And so I've got some ramps, manual ramps at the back, but they're not too bad, not in bad nick either. So I think there's only this one that's got a bit of a scrape up there, but yeah, so next project to do. Don't worry about trailer because the plate's from somewhere else. Did notice I need to change the lights there because one of them's upside down. But yeah, not too bad. Tyres aren't too bad either. I think chassis not too bad underneath. So, and yes, she is a fully sprung leaf spring suspension, and it has air brakes on it, like all Unibog trailers. So it will be rated for 80k, 100k on the road. Like most Mog trailers, she is a balanced trailer. But yet you still can push down on the end of it and make it all move. So yeah, be interesting. Just need to get a measure up and tidy up and just sort some bits out. Right, so that's going to be it for a bit of a Sunday video. Ah, this ride's appalling, look at the state of it. Ooh, that's my hand. So yeah, that's going to be it for Sunday. I'm off home to watch the rugby, and hopefully I'll pick this project up again maybe next week or the week after, just depends how I get on with stuff. So thanks for watching, catch you in the next one, bye. Good morning ladies and gents, welcome to Saturday morning. And as you can see, I'm not at the workshop and I'm not at my house. So Land Rover's actually in for an MOT. Oh, sorry, I'm out a bit out of breath because I've done like 2.5 miles so far. So yeah, truck's in for an MOT, and well, I didn't want to sit around today. There's no rugby on, so I thought I'd have a quick walk to the workshop to get some jobs done. So it's not too bad around here. It has just been drizzling for the last hour or so, and river's up, so hopefully I can get to the estate. I've already crossed one water bridge already, but not too bad. I kept my feet dry, so. Right, we're out of that mucky spot now. But this path used to be this wide when I was coming down here as a lad. I was about 16, 17 when I used to cycle out to the estate this way on push bike. You can actually tell where dog walkers stopped, to be fair, because there's no more mud down here. But this used to be quite a nice little path to come down. Fairly overgrown usually, but unfortunately when COVID came, everybody seemed to have bought a dog, and well, it all changed, didn't it? Sorry, I don't have a lot of patience for some types of dog owners. Working dogs I've not got a problem with, but when you get these ones that are all in a pushchair and pampered and rest of it, I can't be doing with it. It's a dog. And if you can't train a dog, there's something wrong. Well, just had rowing club down. I don't know if you'll see them through trees disappearing. Making a right racket on a nice peaceful Saturday morning. Right, so a bit of progress on this thing. Started pulling the floor up the other day. I've got some real big coach pots to try and get out. Like these ones. They're fairly rusted anyway. I might just cut them off or use a spanner. But it's not looking too bad down here, to be fair. That's the only cross member that's got some rot in it. Isn't too bad. Looks like he's had like a couple of flaws in its past, because there's holes all over it from first time round. But what I've been trying to work out is what to put back on it, because the lip down here, down that bit, is fairly deep, to be fair. A mate said about this, the wagon flooring, but that's probably going to look like about £1,000. Buffalo board possibly would work as well, but I don't know. If anyone's got any suggestions, let me know. but the actual frame itself looks alright. There's a steel plate actually that runs at the bottom down there, so I just want scraping off for the wood, taking the bolts out again, and we'll see about that bit. We'll just get it painted. But yeah, I've actually got it hitched up to the tractor as well, so that's kind of handy. But yeah, get a few of these more off. Well, there's only 2 more boards to come off, and then we can really see what's underneath. A couple of these are looking a little bit sorry for themselves, but they ain't too bad. I've seen worse. Well, the song on the radio kind of determines it. Bloody thing's got a crack in it. So it's dribbled oil out all over the floor. I stood it back up thinking it was alright, because I thought it dribbled from that end and not that end. Tragedy, alright. Well, we're getting somewhere. So this is all stripped off, and so there's the rest of it. So she's not looking too bad. I'm going to say there's a bit of rust down there. It wants cutting out really and sorting. There's a bit of box down here that seems to have tried to make an hole in itself, but I don't know if that's too bad or not. A little bit of structure there, but nothing massive. I think mud guards are a bit pooped, so we can try and sort them, but the rest of it looks pretty good. So this is a high-speed axle with air brakes. There's no hydraulics, just air. So she's rated for, I think she's 100k or 80k, one at 2. So it runs fairly well. So it's size them discs, or drum brakes, should I say. They're not toy ones, put it that way. Kind of joys at Unimogs. But yeah, I'll come down here. There's wind-on handbrake, which I haven't seen, and she's got a drop leg. Ooh, so you pull that pin down and there's a leg you can drop down so it doesn't nosedive. And there's actually a valve down here that will alter the aggression on the brakes. So instead of having ABS, you can just, with that bent handlers, turn it round. So you've got an empty setting, a half full setting, and a full setting for weight wise. So if it's I think it's a 9-ton trailer, so if you've got 4.5 tons, you put it on half setting. If you're on full load, you put it on 9-ton setting type thing. So obviously air tank as well for it, and then some gubbins. I'm going to drop that drawbar as well, because you can actually lower it down, I think, by taking those 2 bolts, well 2 bolts out, I think. It should drop down, and then I think there's some holes that you put them back into, because she's a little bit high for a tractor at the moment. But yeah, I also think that this plate wants off, that steel wants off. It looks like it's actually screwed into the cross beams again, because it's a bit tender underneath. Well, with the actual trailer frame it's a bit tender. Just this back end, which is kind of usual with all the spray and stuff. So we might try and get that off if we can find them.